news. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds. On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. Under clear, sunny skies, we are ready for football. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Davis to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Herbert throwing right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So second down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you got to be ready for some contact. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, so there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third and a lone yard coming up. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Running it with Hampton. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Throwing on first is Herbert. It's caught. This is Lam McConkey. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's complete, Amari on Hampton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Stopped by Deion Henley.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
3rd down run from Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on, set! Stretch the end!
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Go!
Sanders going to throw on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. New set of downs for them from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Here we
line.
go.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger. Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He finds Njoku, complete. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Herbert from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is brought in at the 15. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll toss it to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 13-yard line.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Third and long for him here. He brings it in. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Gain of 7. It's fourth down.
Herbert throwing on fourth down. Into the hands of Ganson. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
That's another Chargers.
Hampton. He does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Leads to second.
Again, it's Hampton. And this time he's in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime.
Down Chargers.
Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Let's go now.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Hot 70.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Once more into the hands of Judy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
He beams one deep right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Round 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Cougar down. Viking 18.
Now Sanders. Cut out left. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
On the ready.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. Gravity Lions. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Let's go now.
Sanders back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
From the gun, Judkins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Tackling at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Come on. Set. Check out.
To throw now is Sanders. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
Okay, ready?
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Set. Hawk, set, go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Big gain downfield. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Let's go.
Dose of the hurry up here.
Jerry Judy.
Cowboy 80.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. Will bring up 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Panther 60. Ready.
3rd and short here, Sanders. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion.
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Offense to the line fast.
And the Chargers. Ram. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Again, it's Hampton. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Chargers leading by 6. You've set it downs for him from the 31. Hampton now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to Hampton. He takes it ahead for a healthy 70 yards. It's 3rd down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw. That one's good to McConkey. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
On 1st down, they'll run. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hampton gets the handoff. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and just 2 to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 4th and
59. Baylor tight. Go.
Trying with Hampton. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
The Chargers, 1st down. A gain of a yard.
1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. So the Chargers take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a